All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And now the Lakers starting group. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Davis. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 2. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. Morant outside. With the drive, and Morant throws it down.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
And the dunk by James.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Brooks with no one around. Good and a nice assist from Morant.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
LeBron against Jackson. And James throws it down.
And this is his game. He's not going to settle or try anything further away from the rim. He knows who he is.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. To the paint. Adams down low. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt.
Davis definitely wants to be better from here. He knows that he can improve on his percentage from the line.
And finished off by Morant.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
So it's the Lakers now, following the score by Memphis. Hachimura kicks to James. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Brooks misses.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Here's Russell, and the layup falls.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
In the corner, it's Payne. Misses the 3. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Passes it to Hachimura. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Memphis is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Payne for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hachimura, the pass to Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steven Adams picks one up.
And the versatility AD offers is what makes him such a valuable player.
Offensively, he's a real handful given the array of moves and shots he has in his bag. But he's also outstanding defensively, too, able to guard multiple positions.
Now here's Morant. And it's Brooks in the corner. It's picked off. And there's the drive. Outside, Russell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Stolen by Jackson. Outside, Payne fires from deep. Connects from three-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here is Hachimura. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. James kicks it to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Hachimura, the screen. Davis down low. Guarded by Morant. Here's Reeves. Off target with his 3. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Adams with the screen on Russell. Payne for 3. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Hachimura. The kick out to LeBron, and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
Tipped away. Here's Reeves. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So at the end of 1 quarter of play.
Please give a big round of applause.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Irving. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. Davis has the open look. That shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant with it. He's
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Now here's Morant. 8 points for him. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And Walker kicks to Hachimura. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Hachimura setting the pick for Schroeder. Fast break Memphis. Morant with the ball. Hachimura grabs the miss.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Bamba's shot is off. Memphis leading by 3. Bane passes to Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Jaw's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Conchar comes in for Dylan Brooks. Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Now here's Jones. Hits the three-point bomb. Jones has got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
And it's good for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Adams sets the pick for Jones. Inside. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist from Jones. And the Grizzlies lead by 8. Here's Walker. Plays it up off the glass.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Adams sets the pick for Kennard. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Out to the right wing. Bamba inside. Adams on him. Bamba setting the pick for Walker. 6 on the shot clock from downtown. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Clark sets a screen for Kennard. Left side Adams. Pass to Conchar. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Schroeder against Jones. And it's Schroeder missing. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Lobbed up there for Clark. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Bamba. It's stolen by Jones. Kennard for 3. And so it's Memphis. Enjoying it. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for him. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Davis is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
And let's not forget about his athleticism, dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Payne for 3. Second chance effort, and it's Adams getting it to go. Adams has got 8 points.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Reeves. And there's the call by the official. He'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. His 3-pointers off the mark. Lakers trail by 12. Right here's a classic NBA question. Oh, my!
Nice finish. He can make you miss in more ways than just one. Bron with a nice little dribble move.
Adams with the screen on Russell. Bain passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Lakers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Reeves, guarded by Bain. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. They get it back. Lakers trail by 9. Here's LeBron. Oh my goodness, the slam!
Okay, wow, old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Here's Morant. A rebound by the Lakers. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. And it's slammed in by Davis.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Conchar comes in for Brooks. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Now, here's Kennard. The pass to Conchar for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And he nails the 3rd. Lakers trail by 8. Now here's Schroeder.
Just because he's bounced around, let's not forget what Schroeder can bring to a team.
Absolutely. He is a solid playmaker. He's gifted at getting to the rim. He's got the speed, he's got the craftiness, and he's a pesky defender. All the things you want in a guard.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Passes it to Conchar. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Schroeder kicks to Bamba. Back to Schroeder. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as many as 14 points. Clark dishes to Jones. Clark goes screen on Schroeder. Here's Conchar. He can't get that one to fall. The Lakers go the other way with it. Schroeder with the ball. Jones covering. Schroeder kicks to Bamba. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Clark. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. Back to Kennard. Clark sets a screen for Kennard. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And this game has been all Adams. He's getting to his spots and capitalizing with ease right now.
Schroeder against Jones. Here's Beasley. Kicks it out to Schroeder. 4 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Schroeder's got 6.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Good work there as it goes.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Schroeder looking over the floor. The kick out to Walker. The 3. And another 3 for the Lakers. On its way from Clark for two. Steven Adams has been leading the charge for the Memphis Grizzlies. He notched 8.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. We've got Brandon Clark. Kennard is out there with Tyus Jones. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Conchar in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Schroeder in the corner. Vanderbilt with it. Mark against Bamba. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Back to Bamba. Launches it. And Dennis Schroeder hits the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Brandon Clark. Dylan Brooks comes in for John Conchar. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. And there's the feed to Davis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
In case you haven't been watching his entire career, it is tough to contain Davis when he is on a roll. He's got a physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
Grant and the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, better have professionals.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Vanderbilt. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Vanderbilt. On the wing, James. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Morant outside. Jackson set the pick here for Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Here's Hachimura. Davis on the follow. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Look at how competitive Davis gets on the glass. He just knows how valuable those second chance shots are.
Reeves the pass to Russell. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And there's the defensive 3-second call. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. Now here's James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Oh my God, LeBron James with that power. Do you just feel the rim shake?
Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. LeBron outside. 6 to shoot. Russell passes to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Now, here's Payne. Adams sets the pick for Payne. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Morant. And Davis sends it back.
A big block from the big fella, Anthony Davis, putting every inch of that 7'8" wingspan to work there.
The pass to Bing. He feeds it to Adams. It's stolen by Davis. Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. The drive by Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Russell has the ability to change pace and knows when to be aggressive.
Now here's Brooks. Jackson a screen on James. Brooks for three. And the three ball is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Hachimura. Morant with the steal. And he drives. Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish. When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even all right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kip.
54. Philadelphia.
And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
Adams a screen. Morant, the pass to Bain. 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Three-pointer, Brooks. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Here's Harden. Pulls it from 20. And that's good for 2. I'll give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
Now here's Maxey. 2 points. That one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
The drive by Harden. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer Embiid. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Embiid's got 5 now.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Jackson with a screen on Harris. The 3 from Bain. Knocks down the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Harden. Down low. Tucker the pass to Harden. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Harden. Going inside. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Brooks from outside. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Embiid. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Morant with it. Harden picks him up.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Harden from outside. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And here's Memphis. They've gone on an 8-0 run. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Morant. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's the three. Counted from distance. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
And Harden right there demonstrating why he's a top-tier scorer. Gets these long shots off quick.
Morant with the flair. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Now here's Harden. He's got 7. Another three for Philadelphia.
You know, the foundation of Harden's offensive arsenal is his three-point shot. So I think you have to respect that and try to take it away, because otherwise you get the whole floor opened up for him, and that's a real problem.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. That's going to send Ja Morant to the line. That's on Joel Embiid, a unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Harris. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And he's got ideal position inside. I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
And Embiid drops them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Now Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. He puts it. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4.
What you say? Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys?"
Now, he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Harden with it. 10 points for him. Lets it go from the wing. And here's another one for the Sixers. Well, Clark, it's getting harder to find players' true positions. We've got bigs who bring the ball up the court. We got guards who defend in the post.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of a game. Actually, we hear this phrase positionless basketball all the time, B.A., but the skill level of players is so vast now. I mean, everybody handles the ball, wings and bigs, and you mix and match skills across the court and at every position. So a lot of diversity in the skill set of players in today's game.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Dedmon's checked in for the Sixers. Milton comes in for James Harden. Maxey with it, guarded by Morant. And Maxey, the bucket, on the assist by Milton. And it's a 6-point 76ers lead. Timeout called. Memphis.
Go all the fans. Get free t-shirts. Show us what you got.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Conchar comes in for Brooks. Kennard, he's checked in for Desmond Bane. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league. This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Pass to Niang. Inside. Here's Milton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Dedmon. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Here's Harrell. And Harrell with the strong finish.
Harrell's not afraid to throw it down. As a matter of fact, he's got such strength in his hands and upper body that's what he's looking to do every time. Punch it home.
Kennard against Melton. Pass to Aldama. Back to Kennard. On the wing, Conchar. Let's go with a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Out to the wing. Dedmon, the pass to Harrell. Oh, the swat by Adams. Here's Conchar. Kennard outside. Over to the wing. Here's Aldama. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for him, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Dedmon finds Harrell. The kick out to Milton. Back to Harrell. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Well, we don't see this often from Montrezl Harrell. That's a rare jumper for him, but it's right on the edge of his range, so he got it to go down.
Memphis calls timeout. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Outside Jones. And he's going for the lob. Clark, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Jones against Harrell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
You know, when they try to get Harrell looks at the offensive end, it's usually foul line down, and for good reason. He's effective down there.
With 1 on the clock. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well,
the previous play is under
the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay. Thanks, Allie.
That's the end of the first half with the score. The Grizzlies 36, the 76ers 39.
And after After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
John Conchar is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Jones in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. On the wing, Brooks. Puts up a 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Sixers leading.
There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris. His comportment, his versatility. He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
And Embiid with the block.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
They get it back. And Embiid with the power jam.
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And then Morant with the dunk.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped him real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Outside Harden. Pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. 4 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Maxey. So it's the Grizzlies now. Adams with a screen on Harris. From deep, Bain fires, hitting the triple. And now just a 3-point 76ers lead.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Dedmon's checked in for the Sixers. Melton comes in for Harden. Memphis has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Maxey against Kennard. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Kennard with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Here's Aldama. And he dunks it down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Right side Maxey. The 3 is up. And the 76ers another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Kennard. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the three-pointer goes.
got to fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Clark. And it's blocked by Dedmon. And Maxey, here we go. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Adams checked in for Aldama.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players have also enjoyed playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounds.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, and you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
Harrell, a screen on Morant. Milton for three. Yes, and it's Harrell with the assist. And the 76ers lead by 9.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
6 on the shot clock. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Niang. Dedmon, a screen on Brooks. Niang. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Philadelphia. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. Now here's Maxey. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Philadelphia now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Harden's shot is good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Harden, the pass to Tucker. From outside the arc. And the 76ers another 3.
Tell you what, for a guy who's inconsistent from 3, Tucker's showing you he can be scary out there at times for a defense.
Brooks outside. Fires for 3. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. And here's Harden. Outside Tucker. Crafty move. No good that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Memphis has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the Sixers now. It's a 13-point game. Brooks against Harden. Out to the right wing. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Maxey. Here's Embiid. The rebound by Jackson.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Payne with it. Harden picks him up. And that's an intentional foul.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
Moran against Harden. Outside Moran. Drives to the hoop. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Maxey, that's good.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Jackson with a screen on Harris. And he lobs it up to the rim. Jackson can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-4 run. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Outside Bain. Back to Adams. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out, executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Sixers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyrese Maxey.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
The drive by Morant. Morant with the slam!
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
And he drives in. Pass to Embiid. Yes! And a nice assist from Harden. And the 76ers lead by 18.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And Brooks drops them both. Ooh, poked away. Three-pointer, Harden. Off on that one. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one, all right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Greetings. From 2K Sports, get ready for some NBA action. Along, Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
The flush from Anthony Davis. 2 very loud points.
Here's Harden. 17-foot shot on the way. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Here's James. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's LeBron. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And here's Harris from the arc. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Harris kicks it to Tucker. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
James in the post, guarded by Tucker.
And Embiid has said before that he wants to win Defensive Player of the Year. Love when he gives you that kind of effort.
Here's Tucker. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
James, the pass to Hachimura. Here's Reeves. And Steve, for a lot of reasons, last year was a very frustrating season for the Lakers.
The reason why Kevin, LeBron, and AD were out for extended periods. Russell Westbrook didn't really fit in at first. They missed the playoffs. Keep in mind, lots of people picked the Lakers to win it all. We've seen them put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Harden surveying the D. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Russell kicks to James. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And it's Russell in the corner. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Just 4 to shoot. And finished off by LeBron.
Very athletic move by LeBron on the slam, showing the defense he still can be unstoppable.
Harris, bounce pass. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the first. Off target from outside. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. Now, I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Out to Russell. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
1:05 left in the first quarter. Now Harden. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. And the dunk by Embiid.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
The 76ers shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
The 76ers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Outside, Maxey from past the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Maxey's got 5.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. This one for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Reeves. Here's LeBron. That shot, no good. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. 76. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
LeBron James is out there with Rui Hachimura. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And there's Davis. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Embiid with it. The pass to Tucker. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something really new they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for James Harden. James looking around. He claims that one off the back iron and down it falls. Davis has got the first basket of the second quarter for Los Angeles. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Maxey in the corner. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Embiid in the corner. Shot clock at 3. Drills it from outside. Embiid's got the lead up to 5 now for Philadelphia.
And this coaching staff loves to see that kind of aggression from Embiid. No hesitation on the jump shot. That's the mentality they want out of a big man.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. Melton. That 3 off the mark. Lakers trail by 4. Here's LeBron, and he slams it down right on top of Dwayne Dedmon.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Melton passes to Dedmon, and Dedmon throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Russell passes to Hachimura. Back to Russell. Passes it to Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Hachimura's got 6.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Maxey passes to Tucker. And stolen by James. Los Angeles, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. Philadelphia also making some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. A putback, it's hauled in by the 76ers. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball is going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Philadelphia shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the 76ers, D'Anthony Melton.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Beasley dishes to Walker. Beasley, the pass to Vanderbilt. Outside, Walker. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Walker. Shot clock at 5. Here's Schroeder, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Tremendous work inside by Dennis, using every inch of his frame to finish.
Dedmon a screen. Nobody near Melton. Nailed from three-point land. Melton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Melton's shot is good.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Perilous screen on Beasley. Here's Melton, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam. Schroeder looking over the floor. He kicks it to Walker. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Walker. Back to Schroeder. Fires for 3. No good that time. D'Anthony Melton has been on display for the Philadelphia. All right, Dave, thank you. And Tuck.
The 76ers, 34.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Reeves. Here he goes.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Harris setting the pick for Harden. A 3 ball. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer. He'll head to the line.
And the defender there, a little out of position. Harris sees this, takes advantage, draws the foul.
Walker's checked in for James. And he's good on the second.
At the line for 3.
And he makes all 3. And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
It's time for T-shirts.
Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers.
Girls dance team.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. 4-point game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden.
And another thing you like about Russell, just good size at that lead guard position and makes him a handful to defend inside.
James checked in for Los Angeles.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Maxey passes to Tucker. Back to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And it's 9 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Wow, the vision of P.J. Tucker made that play possible.
And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Pass to Maxey. Jacks up a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Reeves. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Reeves has got 9.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Drills the three-pointer.
Well-conceived play. The pass is right on time. Tobias catches in rhythm. Difficult set to defend.
Here's Reeves. Intercepted. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 12. Pass to Harris. Back to Maxey. Now the pass to Embiid. Kicks it out to Harden. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Russell with it. Picked up by Harris. Russell left side. And the layup is good.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Harris a screen.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the third. And Harden with the stuff.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
Pass to Tucker. Takes the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
Defense has to be careful with Tucker from range. He's got reliable accuracy.
And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. The 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
It's the Lakers. Give it up one more time. The Lakers breaker. All right, fans, get on your feet, make some noise. It's T-shirt time. All right, time to cheer on your Laker girls dance team.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And it's Schroeder missing.
He'd like to have that one back. That's easy money.
Give it up one more time. Your Lakers breaker.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Over to the wing. Here's Niang. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Dedmon a screen. Melton kicks to Milton. 43 seconds left to play here in the third. That's tipped. Oh, and here comes Walker all alone. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. On the wing, Melton. Covered by Beasley. Great open look there. Dedmon's got 5 points so far.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
And Walker kicks to Beasley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Melton. Here's Milton, and Philadelphia calls time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. 76ers ahead, up by 3. And we'll return shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist at the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Bamba is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Walker in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the 76ers?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Slowly but surely, Harris continues to elevate his game. The shooting, the playmaking, the ability to make a difference.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Maxey attacking. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And they double up Davis. Pass to Hachimura. Outside, Russell. 5 to shoot. Here's Reeves. Offline with his 3. The 76ers leading by 8. Harden outside. Kicks it to Tucker. Harden with a screen on Hachimura. Tucker can't get it to go. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. The kick out to LeBron. Pass to Reeves. Back to James. Left Trey. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harris passes to Harden. Over to the left wing. Here's Tucker. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Russell kicks to Hachimura. In the corner, it's James. Hachimura setting the pick for James. To stop the drought, shooting foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
Team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is
The previous play is under review.
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Hachimura with a screen on Maxey.
2 minutes.
To the left side wing. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from James.
When he gets touches inside, LeBron is impossible to stop.
And here's Maxey. Harris setting the pick for Maxey. And stolen by Russell. And here we go. Here's Reeves. It's stolen by Harris. Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. Maxey, no good. LA has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Reeves. Power down with both hands.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. I have to now review the personal foul in question.
Second team.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can
Previous plays
that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
All right, fans, let's give a big round of applause to your Lakers youth dance team.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
And what's incredible about Harden, he can dominate a game with the pass as much as the shots. So defensively, you have to prepare for both.
LeBron James on the wing. 52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
As the stakes start to rise throughout a game, your stars have to rise to the occasion. Big shot by Anthony Davis.
And the jam by Harden.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
Here's LeBron. Here's Davis. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Harden kicks to Embiid. It's stolen by Davis. There's the pass to Reeves. From deep. And the miss. So the 76ers win it. A solid. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Thank you once again to everyone for making
We've got two teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. The shot by James, no good. Stolen by Davis. Davis with a screen on Bain. Out to Hachimura. Pass to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Here's James. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
The minute that man walks into the gym, LeBron James is in his range.
Adams with a screen on James. The 3 from Bain. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Outside Bain.
And look, what you love about AD defensively, it's the instincts, the ability to move his feet, the timing of the shot contest. It's perfect.
James against Jackson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
And the immense... Oh, yes!
Whoa!
Throw it down!
Oh!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
James passes to Davis. Adams grabs the miss.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Adams a screen from deep. Bain. Hachimura with a rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. James against Brooks. Double team on James. Pass to Reeves. Now here's Davis. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Right side Bain. Here's Adams. Outside for Moran. Drains the triple. Morant's got 5 now.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Here's Russell. Pass to Reeves. Now Davis. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Here's all you need to know about how talented Anthony Davis was as a young player. He was invited to play for the U.S. national team when he was a college freshman.
AD won gold with Team USA in London in 2012. Richard, he was the only college player on the team.
With all of that pressure and intensity, it probably gave AD a great taste of what life is going to be like in the NBA.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Hachimura with a screen on Jackson. James. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
And here's Morant outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Hachimura outside. Jacks up a 3. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Brooks against James. Brooks drives in, and he jams it home with authority.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
4 on the clock. Back to Russell. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in.
Inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Russell against Morant, and he converts the layup. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Hachimura with a screen on Bain. Pass to Hachimura. Russell against Morant. Back to Hachimura. It's rebounded by Memphis. Right side Morant. Here's Brooks. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Give a big round of applause to your
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Memphis.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Rui Hachimura is out there with LeBron James. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Davis. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. And that one's good. Morant.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
The Lakers call timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. Offensive rebound. Bamba misses. Memphis leading. Morant with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Oh, big finish! Wow.
Okay, I see you. The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me. Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Pass to Bamba. And here's Walker. Back to Bamba. 6 to shoot. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Bamba. Schroeder's got his first points in this one. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt. That is powerful.
Yes!
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Schroeder against Morant. Pass to Bamba. Beasley outside. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And here's Morant. Oh, nice D from Schroeder. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Oh, there's the alley. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Morant. Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Schroeder passes to Vanderbilt. Back to Schroeder. To the middle. Beasley finds Vanderbilt. Now here's Beasley. Pass to Bamba. From about 19. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Memphis. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Here's Bamba. The shot misses. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Memphis with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
If you look at the history of the Lakers, they've always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George Mikan in the 40s. Then they had Will Chamberlain, Kareem, and then obviously we know what Shaq was able to do there.
Here's Reeves outside for Davis. Hachimura in the post. Clark covers. Hachimura with a screen on Morant. Outside for Davis. Hachimura from long range. Clark grabs the board. The Los Angeles Lakers, home to some of the greatest bigs of all time, Richard.
Yeah, Will, Kareem, Shaq, Al Gasol, the Lake Show winning titles with those large dudes, proving that size does matter in this league.
Timeout called. Memphis. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson comes in for Adams, and it's Jones in for Ja Morant. And here are the Grizzlies. They've got a 13-2 run going. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Jones from outside. He drops it from range. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
Pass to Clark. Outside Jones. Clark with a screen on Russell. Jones from outside. Here's Conchar. Launches a three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
And finished off by Davis.
And let's not forget about his athleticism, dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Kennard outside. And so it's Memphis out in front.
With a score, your Lakers 17, the Grizzlies 36.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got John Conchar. Tyus Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Clark in at the center position.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Memphis has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Back to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Russell. Hachimura with a screen on Jones. Here's Russell. Hachimura outside. Clock at 6. Outside for Davis. And stolen by Clark. Kennard with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Bamba's checked in for Anthony Davis. Walker comes in for LeBron. Beasley's checked in for Reeves. And it's Schroeder in for Russell. And Memphis also making a switch. Adams is checked in. Stolen by Kennard. To the inside. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Mamba, the pass to Hachimura. Beasley outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Bamba. Walker for 3. That shot off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Kennard with it. Beasley covers. And that one is stuffed right through.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort. Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Pass to Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers. What made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Here's James. Hachimura against Clark. Hachimura, the pass to James. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Clark with the screen. Here's Kennard. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
To the wing, right side. On the wing, Conchar. Adams with a screen on James. Back to Adams. Stolen by Davis. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw and they'll keep possession here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. That free throw good from James.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Brooks comes in for Conchar. Desmond Bain, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Morant in for Jones. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Reeves, guarded by Bain. Here's Reeves. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Knocks it down from distance.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Morant. Give him 23. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. And then Morant with the dunk.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay, well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
From deep, Bain. Outside for Morant. From outside, off the mark. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies liking their chances, ending the quarter with a... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. They've got Rui Hachimura. He's out there with LeBron James. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Davis. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. And the Lakers have possession, trailing by 17. Vanderbilt, a screen on Morant. Outside Vanderbilt. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Schroeder. 4-3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Well, Los Angeles shooting around 41%. Schroeder against Morant. Schroeder into the lane. He gets it in there.
4-2.
Memphis has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Now Morant. Into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
The three from Bamba. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 22 was their biggest lead. Adams inside. He's against Bamba. Jackson with a screen on Beasley. Three-pointer, Brooks. Knocks down the long J. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Outside Vanderbilt. Outside Walker. Pass to Schroeder. The kick out to Walker. Clock at 4. Fires the three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. It's Beasley on the wing. This one for 3. Stolen by Jackson. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Lakers with some changes. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. From deep. Hachimura with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And again, no good by the Lakers. Memphis has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Adams with a screen on Hachimura. From deep, Bane. Memphis the rebound. Adams the pass to Bane. Launches it. Outside for Morant. 6 on the shot clock.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
And he makes the first. Good on the second one.
Ja Morant taking 3 shots.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. The Lakers have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Offensive rebound. James outside to stop the drought. Davis down low, defended by Jackson. Here's James. He takes it in. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Here's Morant. They get the rebound. Pass to Adams. There's the triple. Unable to get that one. Well, Los Angeles shooting 37% from the floor at this point.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Grizzlies.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
On the wing, Brooks. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. The 3. Adams grabs the miss. And here's Memphis. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Now here's Morant. And Reeves pulls it down. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. The shot's good on the assist by James.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Jackson, the pass to Bane. Off target from outside. James attacking. Oh, and the jam by James.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin to walk into enemy. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
We look forward to seeing you again.
These teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr.
76ers.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Now here's Morant. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, pretty stroke on Morant's long-range bomb there. When he's knocking down the shot from deep, he can be lethal.
Harden against Brooks. Here's Tucker. And it's off from three-point range. Morant scanning the floor. Drives to the hoop. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane. Boy, if you had the word grinder in the dictionary, P.J. Tucker might be right next to it. His energy and effort and selflessness, contagious.
Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
They get it back. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Harden following the miss by Ja Morant. Harris, no good. Morant with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Morant passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers, the past few seasons, have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:49 left in the first quarter. A nice shot by Harris.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Morant's got 11 points.
Beautiful reverse, using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Embiid against Adams. Embiid kicks to Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Morant. And Embiid throws it down.
Outstanding agility in the screen and roll by Joel Embiid. I mean, he's so good at getting out of the screen quickly and getting to the right spot.
Morant that's for two, and the Grizzlies tack on two more.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Harden up top, Brooks covering. Outside, Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Tries again. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his...
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Let me hear you once again. Get loud for your Philadelphia.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Tucker. Another three for Philadelphia.
Hey, one of the strongest part of Tucker's game is knocking down that three-point shot. He doesn't need much space to get it off.
Blocking foul call. Joel Embiid. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Harris against Payne, and the dunk by Jackson.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
There's 10 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And finished off by Morant.
In just so many different ways Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. Go. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions, but that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
Now here's Morant. He's got 18. Oh,
man.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Hard's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Good awareness and anticipation to get out there for that rebound.
And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the 76ers. They trail by 1. Adams sets the pick for Payne. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia. Embiid, no good.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Payne for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Payne.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the 76ers. D'Anthony Melton comes in for James Harden. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks has got the ball. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. For Memphis, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high usage guy. It really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. George Niang comes in for Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey.
Grizzlies ball.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Clark, a screen on Melton. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And he's good on the 3-ball.
3 points.
Kennard's got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Will it go? Milton's shot is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
1:52 left in the first half. Clark, a screen on Melton. Kennard for 3. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Milton rips it home after the terrific move.
Did you see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
And so it's Memphis with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now, here's Melton. No points in the game yet for him. Kennard for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Harrell setting the pick for Melton. To the inside. Reverses. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Out to the wing. Adams outside. Kicks it out to Jones. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Pass to Dedmon. Here's Harrell. And so it's Memphis enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things. I thank you, David. 47. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Outside for Jackson, wide open. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Left side, Harris. Passes it to Embiid. And there's the foul to go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Morant outside. He feeds it to Adams. Outside, Bain. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Grizzlies. Harden against Brooks. It's up a 3. Back to Tucker. Up and in on the layup. Tucker's got 10.
And though lacking some height, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
Now Bain. James Harden missing on the 3. And Desmond Bain with the 3. He's got 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just manning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here is Harden. To the middle. It's stolen by Adams.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And that's what they want to see out of Jackson, getting out on the break and just busting it up the court.
Left side, Maxey. Back to Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Harden kicks to Harris. Clock at 6. Tucker a screen. Sweet move, and it's Harris with the bucket inside. Harris has got his second bucket.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Morant. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the rejection by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Now here's Morant. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter. And so Harden will bring it up for Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. From outside, off the mark. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
To the wing right side. Maxey, good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Maxey's got 8 points.
Some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Going inside, and it's Morant missing.
It's not getting much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
Hey fans, clap your hands for your Sixers ENT.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Conjar comes in for Brooks. Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Now here's Harrell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he gets the bucket.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And another turnover here by Philadelphia.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And that replay showed just how and the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective.
The previous play is under review.
And real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator, and the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
And, you know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
Grizzlies have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Second team foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Melton passes to Niang. Can't hit that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Knocks it loose, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now here's Jones. 7 points in the game. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Bobbed up there for Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And so it's Memphis holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Harrell. Shake Milton is out there with the Anthony Melton. Then it's Dwayne Dedman, and it's Niang in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Milton kicks to Dedman. Here's Niang. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Boy, what a brain-neutral pass that was. I hope he learns from that one. My goodness.
So both teams making some changes here. Harden scanning the floor. And Harden with the stop.
You know, when Harden gets deep. Inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Morant against Harden. Morant outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden on the wing. Brooks covering. Here's Maxey. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's 10 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Adams outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Good on the bucket.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Here's Tucker. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. And takes that one up and powers it through.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Harris dishes to Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Stolen by Harden. Morant against Harris. Here's Tucker. The three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Adams laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:54 left in the game. Out left to the wing. Embiid from outside. Here's Tucker. Adams gets a hand on it.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Jackson down low. He's against Tucker.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for Memphis.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Harden the pass to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. And then Morant slams it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
It's Brooks on the wing. Launches a three. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And here are the 76ers now. Maxey kicks it to Tucker. Outside, Maxey. Back to Tucker. Fades back. He can't get it to go. Here's Adams. No good there. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them.
Thank you once again to everyone who...
Well, the pace figures to be fast tonight. Two teams that thrive when the tempo is at its quickest.
You're going to love this one. Up and down. Neither squad likes to use too much of the shot clock. They'll be looking to get out in transition every time they get a chance.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. They've got Rui Hachimura. He's out there with LeBron James. Davis out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reeves in a two-guard. Now here's Harden. Outside Tucker. It's tipped. Hachimura, the pass to James. Back to Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by James. Hachimura's got 5.
The awareness of LeBron knows where everyone is on the floor at all times.
Embiid inside. James is there. Good work defensively by James. And here are the Lakers. It's a 5-point game. Harris against Davis. And finished off by Davis.
The flush from Anthony Davis. 2 very loud points. No one can make headlines like LeBron. There was a ton of buzz when he talked about teaming up with his son in the NBA someday.
Embiid, good.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
And he's all alone. Pass to Tucker. Embiid against Davis. Over to the left wing. For 3, Maxey. Rebounded by the Lakers. You know, whether it happens or not, I think everyone would like to see LeBron and his son play together, Smitty.
BA, I think it would be one of the coolest things to take place in the league. We've seen it in other sports, but for it to happen in the NBA, it would be awesome.
Here's Reeves. 5 on the clock. Right wing. Fires from deep. Out to Hachimura. To the paint. Here's Russell. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping them get such a high percentage look.
Pass to Reeves. Here's Davis. Out to James. Outside Russell. Beyond the arc. No good on the shot. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Harden against Russell. Harden, the pass to Embiid. The 17-footer. No good. A bit long that time. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Tucker against James. Pass to Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Davis has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. You know, this Lakers team is running with one of the most veteran squads in the league, Smitty.
Tons of experience and wisdom on their bench. These are all battle-tested guys, BA, who know how to overcome tough situations and win games.
Now here's Russell. There's the 3. And Tucker pulls it down. Harden against Russell. Harden, the pass to Tucker. Off target with the 3 for Los Angeles. They've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Philadelphia on D. They trail by 6. Davis, the pass to Russell. Here's James. 3-pointer. On target from range.
What confidence from the veteran. LeBron good at realizing when to shoot the 3 ball.
Out to Harris. There's 38 seconds left in the first. Here's Tucker. Connects from downtown.
That is where P.J. Tucker makes his money. The corner. He is so comfortable there.
Here's Reeves. Maxey covering. Inside. To the inside. And that one's good. Davis. Davis has got 6.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Harris a screen. For 3, Maxey. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Russell. Outside for Davis.
Philadelphia foul. Tyrese Maxey. That's his first personal foul.
No good on that one.
It's about health. When AD is, he's a major force. A nightly double-double threat with incredible length and athleticism.
Left side Tucker over Hachimura. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a nice 9-point cushion.
And a big round of applause for your Sixers.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter, we've got Anthony Davis, LeBron James out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the 2.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. The end.
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Harris. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Davis against Embiid. Shot clock at 6. That shot wide open.
And for a guy over 7 feet, Embiid's jump shot is ridiculously smooth. So unfair for the D.
Hachimura outside. Takes a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
You gotta love P.J. Tucker's competitive attitude. You get so much sweat equity from him on almost every play.
Pass to Embiid. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Harden. And here's Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Sixers need to pull it up here. Here's Harris.
Smothering defense by LeBron James, using his size and quickness to affect the shot.
Here's Davis. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. From deep, Melton. And he can't get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Well, that work ethic Tucker possesses doesn't really show up on box scores, Smitty.
Well, B.A., it's one of those intangibles you hear about. But trust me, his teammates notice. One of them once said Tucker is the ultimate teammate because of his effort level.
Now here is Harrell. Harrell the screen from downtown. They grab their own miss. And Harrell throws it down.
Incredible activity from Montrezl Harrell. So many of his points is off the offensive glass.
And again, no good by the Lakers. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Milton, and he goes in for the dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Tipped. And now the Sixers on the break.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Schroeder passes to Vanderbilt. It's Beasley on the wing. Left side, Vanderbilt driving inside.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up. Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Milton against Schroeder. Down low. And Harrell throws it down.
They closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Now here's Walker. Back to Vanderbilt. Harrell against Schroeder. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And Schroeder, undaunted inside, took the defense head on and made the tough shot.
Dedmon, a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Niang. Walker covering. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Harrell.
Well, here's the thing. We're used to Montrezl Harrell scoring around the bucket. Now he gets it done from the mid-range.
Outside Walker. Right side Schroeder. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first.
Your 76ers, 22. The Lakers, 26.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Man, Montrezl Harrell really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
George Niang out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Shake Milton. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Dedmon in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Up top, Beasley. Melton covers. Schroeder against Melton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Many great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Embiid, good.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
Pass to Beasley. It's stolen by Maxey. Fast break, here we go. Harden from outside. Sinks it from distance. Harden's got 5 points.
Is so effective and efficient on the offensive end. I mean, when Harden is not setting up the play, he's finishing.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. The Lakers in the lead.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Now, here is James. 5 points in the game, and he gets that one.
Attacking the heart of the defense, LeBron doing his work inside the paint.
Maxey passes to Harden. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
And James gets it to go.
If they allow him to keep getting to the bucket like that, this lead is going to explode as we go down the stretch.
Harden, the pass to Tucker. Now here's Embiid. Pass to Harris. Back to Embiid. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Davis. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Harris.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Now here's Tucker. Harris on the wing. Tucker with a screen. Harris passes to Maxey. Embiid inside. Check by Davis. And Embiid throws it down.
You know Embiid loves to produce like this, and you can tell it's firing up the team as well.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
That's just awesome position right there. Great basket to help add to the lead.
Outside Tucker. Back to Maxey. To the middle. Deflects the pass. On the wing, Harden. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Maxey. Fires the 3. That one off the back iron and out. The Lakers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Harden can't hit. James outside. Hachimura with the ball. Back to James. And the basket by Hachimura. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
Great leadership by LeBron James. What a pass. He's telling everyone, be aggressive, trust one another, make plays for each other.
Harden can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The shot by Russell, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Harden against Russell. Here's Tucker. Hits the trifecta. Tucker's got 6 points.
Defense has to be careful with Tucker from range. He's got reliable accuracy.
Hachimura sets a screen. And the call will be against James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Bamba's checked in for Anthony Davis. Walker comes in for James. Beasley's checked in for Reeves. And it's Schroeder in for Russell. Got it. 9 points in the game.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. And some changes here for the 76ers.
Philadelphia is welcome to board your Sixers ENT. Once again, your 76ers ENT. Give them a hand. Hey fans, clap your hands for your
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Schroeder against Milton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Schroeder passes to Bamba. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Bamba's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Milton against Schroeder. Milton with it. From deep, Melton. Here's Harrell. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9.
Big round of applause for your Sixers.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish.
Fourth quarter action.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Dennis Schroeder, Mo Bamba out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Lonnie Walker, and it's Beasley in at the 2-guard spot. There's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Hachimura. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Outside Harden. Pass to Maxey. Takes the three. He buries it from three. Maxey's got his first 3 points of the game.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
Here we go, the Sixers on the break. For three, Maxey. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing tied up.
Definitely. But this is the time when you want the momentum. Late is when you want to impose your will.
To the right side. Pass to Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Lakers lead by 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Outside Tucker. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pure from three-point range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Tucker with a screen on Russell. Outside Tucker. Three-pointer. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
Outside Maxey. Takes it inside, and the foul is called. He missed it, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA...
The previous play is under
in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
6 to shoot. Back to Tucker. Fades away. And right on target. That one's good.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Here's Reeves. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. And the Lakers lead by 3.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
Outside Harden. Maxey finds Harden. Driving in. Back to Maxey. Outside Harden. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Harden, the pass to Tucker. Pass to Embiid. Tucker with a screen on James. Back to Tucker. On the wing, Harden. To tie it up. James with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Oh, my. Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
Philadelphia's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. Harden, the pass to Maxey. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Davis with room to shoot, and he sinks it.
As the stakes start to rise throughout a game, your stars have to rise to the occasion. Big shot by Anthony Davis.
Here's the pick. Outside Maxey to take the lead. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it. The defender is left helpless to stop that. LeBron with too many tools in the toolbox and that killer instinct.
Russell against Maxey. Pass to Harris. Misses the three. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
A big thanks to each and every one of you.